There. There's a fish jumping out there. This is our pelican predator, a 10-foot, perfect little, I don't know, not so much a john boat, but a mini bass boat for this lake. With that 55-pound thrust trolling motor on there, it does everything we need. Another few weeks or so, the big ones will be biting. And we'll be doing some more videos. Here, fishy, fishy. There he is. All 3 inches. Like I said, size isn't everything. So we got him. He's a hog. A hog, but look, it was absolutely perfect. In fact, I was a little late on the hook set, and you'll know that because it's in the bottom lip. That's what I've always been told. Oh, there you go. Success. Hey there, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Near Fish Experience. I'm Dave, and in this one, I'm going to take some time to review some drone footage I did this same day. I did a little bit of fly fishing for smallmouth bass. This is actually my father out in our pelican predator on this lake. I call it Lake X because where I live, obviously I don't want a bunch of people going there, but it's a really neat little lake. This is the extent of the lake. You can see from one end to the other. If you're used to fishing big lakes, you would probably call this a pond. But this lake out here, a little further where the drone's going over, there is 25 feet of water. And this is the inflow that you're seeing here. That little inflow creek can hold some nice fish as well. But where this drop off happens, and actually where my father is sitting, is just a little too shallow to where the drop is. If he was fishing out the other side, sometimes it's hard to tell where you're positioned. He doesn't have the fish finder out this particular day. But if he was out maybe another 20 feet out in the lake, he'd be right on that drop where it goes to, 9 feet in the span of, the length of the boat. So this is just I was messing around with the drone. I wanted to get some footage and show him, and he thought it was really cool. I'm going to be doing more drone footage, but when I was up there, as you can see, this is pollen. Now, it's been an exceptionally bad year. I don't know about where you live, but here on the east coast of Canada, the pollen has just been incredible. So what I'm doing here is I've got a little bit of fly fishing for smallmouth bass off the shore while my father was out in the lake trying to fish out of the boat. So here you go. This is an added voiceover, but as I approach the spot, I can see a nice smallmouth bass sitting right there. That's why I'm fishing very close to shore. So you'll see on the next cast. There. Bingo. Hopefully I got that on camera. Ah, he got away. I saw ya. Sucker for the woolly worm. That was a nice one. Maybe there's another one over there. Should be. Over there. Come on. There we go. Right where it should have been. Oh, what is going on with this hook? What is going on? One fish gets off. That's normal. No, I mean, could it be sharper? Maybe a little. I guess I gotta set the hook harder. Let's see what we can do over there. Obviously, there's a few fish. I don't know if you can see on top of that or not. But let's try over there. Few fish in the creek, but I miss them. Anyway, that was a few minutes of sight fishing for smallmouth with a fly rod. This is my 5-weight. You really can't go wrong with a woolly worm. I was catching trout on this last month, but these bass mouths are just a little tougher. I got to set the hook a little tighter. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.